All right, everyone, here we go with Mercury Retrograde in Sagittarius. I want to wait a little bit till we got a little closer to Mars Retrograde in Leo, which is on December 6th, because the two are going to work together. All right? In this case, Mars Retrograde in Leo is kind of doing this thing where people are like, wait a second, did I tell Steve's viewer that I didn't want to bang them? Because I totally do. And then you got Mercury Retrograde in Sagittarius, which is making them say it rather than just stay put and think it. Right? So we got Mars action, we got fire in the voice, and fire in the, it's just all there. So you get, in my pre-shuffle here, surface energy, 9 of Wands crossed by the 5 of Pentacles with the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. You get a chance to have an honest conversation with somebody about this. To fix this, maybe, or depending on if you're low vibration or not, this can turn into an argument and make this worse. It's up to you. The opportunity is there for this to get worse, for sure, or for some balance to occur with the 6 of Pentacles. Okay? Either way, there's a new beginning here with somebody. The Tower. I think it's somebody you have 3 swords with. All right, that's all I can say. The opportunity's been missed for a long time to have an honest conversation with this person. It's almost like, it feels like an energy of the opportunity's been missed for a long time to have that conversation, and you guys are like, you're on jury duty together, or you're locked in a room together. Somehow you get locked in a freezer at a restaurant together, and you have no choice but to talk. It feels like that. I doubt that's how it plays out. Okay? All right. Anyway, if it does, stay close, keep each other warm. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Card before the cuts, why the fuck are we here? So let's find out why we're here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right. Now that I've said that, why the fuck are we here? Ace of Pentacles. This conversation's been a long time coming. It's here. It's Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. I didn't say she stopped. I said she's driving 15 miles an hour. She'll get there. It's here. It's a long time coming conversation. It can turn into a fight with the King and Queen of Swords, or it can go smoothly. And we can get it all straightened out. We can either drive the 3 swords in further, or we could pull the fuckers out. One or the other. It's up to you guys. It's up to the higher vibrational person of the two of you to keep the calm. That's very clear from the energy. It's always the case. The higher vibrational person doesn't get upset. The lower vibrational person gets upset. Right? You're going to say a lot of things where somebody's going to disagree with you in this conversation. You get upset when people disagree. You get violent. You start throwing chairs. I will get you. How dare you? It's my way or the highway. If you're that kind of person, these 3 swords are going to get driven in. It's a mark of low vibration. It's a little bit bittersweet because I think what's going to happen is most of you are the DFs here. Most of you are fairly high vibration. I know most of my viewers here, the energies anyway, there's no name tags on them. Most of you, I didn't say all, but most of you are going to be it's going to be a little bit bittersweet, this conversation, because you're going to realize that you've advanced a lot further than this person. However, you're going to realize that I think more importantly, most of the burden in removing the 3 swords is on you. Most of the truth is coming from you. And that's, on some level, a little bit disappointing, right? They're not quite meeting you halfway. But don't let that turn into a fight. Just accept it. Accept people for who and what they are, right? It takes all kinds to move the world. Different strokes for different folks, right? All right, let's go. Let's pull a reading. Give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury Retrograde in Sagittarius universe. Let's go. It's going to be a very interesting few weeks period here, especially as it blends with Mars Retrograde, which some of that energy will roll in. Some of that's happening, around the 6th of December, etc. Overall energy of our reading is 3 Pentacles fueled by 6 swords. There's a chance here. It's minor arcana. It's up to our free will. Be the bigger person. All right? I'm just telling you. That's what the universe keeps saying. There's a chance here. We can smooth things out. Be the bigger person. There it is, right there. There's the lion. The saying is olive branch. I know it's a rose, but be the olive branch here. Okay? All right. Right here is the energy around your connection. Right here is the 3D energy around whoever this is. Right here is their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe read with the energy connection. Right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything. Throw some universe cards at the end. And are they sweet asses today? Yeah, I bet you're sweet asses. They are. They could use a shave. But yeah, I bet you sweet hairy asses there will be a link for an extended in the description. All right, let's go. All right, energy around your connection. 3 of Wands. Off we go. Hope we don't break down. Right? Here we go. I hope we don't break down. That's the energy that's there. I don't know which Bush song that's from. I have no idea. I think it's Everything Zen, isn't it, or something like that? I don't know. Either way, it's just a line. It doesn't matter if it's from a song or not. It's not really a song that's coming in. It's just, here we go. Ready or not, this connection is moving forward. What you make of it is up to you, and I mean that literally, up to you. All right, somebody returning. Both combination of Mars and Mercury, the energy is providing the opportunity, the flow. Somebody realizes, hey, did I tell Steve's viewer I don't want to bang them? Because I do. And then there's the gumption to come in and say that to you. Here we go. 3D energies around this person. 6 of Wands. A lot of change. Somebody's changed. Somebody's a better person now than they were when the 3 of Swords first got started. Okay? Somebody's a better person. Okay. Their soul is here. Well, let's see. Here's their soul. Right? If we get some kind of fucking shit here. I mean, I don't know. It's bookends the 3 of Wands, though. Yeah, the King of Cups. Yeah, somebody's usually a little bit stingy, usually a little bit afraid to be vulnerable. They're going to try something new. This is trying something new, moving in a new direction. 3 of Wands. They're going to try something new. And again, I've got all of these blending together, screaming at me. Here we go. I hope I don't break down. Right? Okay. Hidden energy message from the universe. See what the fickle old gal has to say about. Here we go. Hope we don't break down. Boom. Here we go. I hope we don't break down. Here's the new beginning you wanted. Somebody wanted it, or it wouldn't be happening. It's here. And it happens rather quickly, rather suddenly. You're getting this reading, so you're prepared. You're not surprised. Don't be surprised. Why would you be surprised? I just told you. Okay? The opportunity is there. I can't predict free will. All right? So if, capital I, capital F, if it happens and this person rolls back in, all of a sudden they Mr. or Mrs. Vulnerable, right? Do what you want with it. Don't rip their head off. Have some empathy. Find some empathy. All right? And also, with that lion there, if this is somebody you're super attracted to, you're like, oh, Steve, every time this person comes over, our pants fall off. Try to keep your pants on this time so that you can have that honest conversation. It's a little hard to be honest when you're on top of one another. Over, under, sideways, down. It's a little hard to be. It is. It is. People think they're really honest in those situations. They're not. You're just saying whatever you need to say. People lie in those situations all the time, right? I mean, do you feel that? Yeah. I mean, how many times, seriously, ladies, how many times have you lied that you feel, yeah, you don't even know it's in with someone. You don't even know, but you lie, you know, fake orgasm, whatever it is. We're not honest in that situation, so keep your pants on for optimum honesty. Okay? I'm just saying. Final outcome, 6 of Wands. Just got to get real, people. All right, the six of Pentacles. A pair of 6s. Wow, that's very nice. Read together. The universe is being predictive here. It thinks this goes well. Here we go. Hope we don't break down. Here's your new beginning. Somebody's changed. Somebody's a better person. They're a little bit more vulnerable. The universe says there's every opportunity, it says it here too, for things to go smoothly. Well, build a new and solid foundation. There's your chance to build it. We just tore down the old foundation. The whole reading ties together beautifully. So when we clarify, we're going to see in the final outcome how we might fuck this up. Okay? I'm going to clarify with the light seer. Okay? Keep it nice and light. Let's go. 3 of Wands. I mean, this is the baseline energy. Okay? Great. Universe seems to think it might go well, but it's minor arcana. That means we can free will, you know, it can't go well. Again, if it is that person where your pants fall down every time they come over, you know, again, honest conversation, it may not end well. You might regret doing that, and that resentment comes across in your voice, and then you sit down to talk honestly, it gets heated, and the next thing you know, those 3 swords are driven in further. That can happen. It's best to keep things clean with this person. At least until the King and Queen of Swords have a talk. To avoid the King and Queen of Swords turning into an argument, which they can. Alright. Each person needs to admit that they contributed a sword to that damn 3 of Swords in some way. Or, if you didn't, if you're absolutely certain you had nothing to do with it, or vice versa, then you need to say, what have you got to say to me? Right. I highly doubt it, though. It takes 2 to tango, usually. Even if they put in a sword or 2 swords, and you put in a jackknife, it's still something to get real about. King and Queen of Swords get real. Sometimes it gets hot. It's crossed by the 3 of Wands is crossed by the 5 of Pentacles. The opportunity for this has come around with this person, but I think you both didn't notice it, or you missed it, or you fucked it up last time. Okay? That's all I can say. This might be somebody you thought the door was closed with. They may think the door is closed with you. I don't know. It's possible too. What's on top? The 2 of Pentacles. Why is that here? Yeah, the 8 of Wands. It's confusing. It's confusion. It's confusion. It's I'm going to take the secondary energy here. The top energy is it's a confusing conversation. All right? If you try to anticipate this, it's advice from the universe. If you try to anticipate this conversation, you'll be surprised that it doesn't go your way, and you won't know what to do. It's the same advice I give people for job interviews and things like that. If I'm interviewing you for a job, you don't know what I'm going to ask you. Don't try to anticipate everything. Don't try to stay in a rigid box as to how it's going to go. Then you could then you get thrown off, right? You've got to just go with the flow with this conversation. That's one angle here. The other level of energy is it's a topic that's been lingering around a while. When that happens, it becomes what we sometimes call a hot topic, or what the kids might call on YouTube a toxic topic. Kind of a thing like that. Keep that in mind, okay? In other words, the King and Queen of Swords can get to fighting pretty easily. It won't take much, right? So keep the little jabs and little sarcastic quips to a minimum. All right, here we go. All right. I remember one time my friend and I were playing around with a slingshot in the yard, just as an example, out in the backyard where I grew up. And he took to shooting the slingshot up in the air, the little ball up in the air. My dad was in the front yard, and I guess one of the balls sort of went over the house, and it landed like within 5 feet of him down on the ground. And he came back to the backyard. Hey! And he was like, oh. And I made some little sarcastic comment. I'm like, oh, well, I guess it didn't hit you then, or something along those lines. And I thought, and the moment I said it, I saw the look at his eyes, like the energy coming off him was like, oh shit, probably not the best place to throw sarcasm, right? It's a bit of that with this, okay? The minute you try to get cheeky here is the minute you go, okay, probably not in the mood for that. Right, got it. It'll backfire on you. 6 of Wands, I remember that. I don't remember exactly what I said. It was pretty good though. I thought it was funny. Yeah. All right. Oh, so we missed you then. Dumbass. All right, the 4 of Pentacles is crossed by the... I was just trying to be funny, like, we were trying to... I thought he... Anyway, I was wrong. He was not pleased with my comment. 4 of Pentacles crossing the 6 of Wands here. Somebody's not afraid anymore. This is like the energy you would get if you conquered a fear of heights, if you conquered a fear of going outside, if you conquered a fear of anything. This is what you get. Right? This is also a fear of victory, but it can be that too. But the environmental energy of fear has been conquered in the base energy, is the way the flow is here. Okay? What's on top? The King of Cups. Yeah. That fear of being vulnerable. I said it here. Here's the King of Cups. It flows from here to here. The fear of being vulnerable has been conquered. The fear of holding back, not telling people how they feel. What did I say? Rewind. I said this Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius ties in with Mars retrograde in Leo. Mars retrograde in Leo is giving people the buyer's remorse, for example. Or in the case of the soulmate cycle, did I tell Steve's viewer I didn't want to bang them? Because I totally do. And then this energy makes them come in and tell you that. I totally want to bang you, right? There's no fear of vulnerability here. Nothing. It's been conquered. Maybe it's temporary, but we'll take what we could get from this fucker. All right, right here, the King of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. They both wanted to come out together, so I'll pull them. They came up at the same time. 10 Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. And it's about fucking time, right? Somebody, checking my read. Has it been conquered? Yeah. 10 Swords. Whole new person. Tens are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Long time coming. Again, another energy of a long time coming. I wonder if it's the universe that thinks that. Universe, you might think it too. I don't know. This is a changed person. Give them a chance. All right? But watch the sarcasm. Right? When they show up, don't go, oh, you finally realized you want to bang me, huh, fucker? You know, like that. Just try not to be obnoxiously cheeky about anything. All right? All right, King of Cups. Why is it here? Well, we know why it's here, but why is it in the soul? Exactly. I mean, the fact that it's in the soul means that their vulnerability is real. They're being real with you, okay? And we did have a King and Queen of Swords in the pre-shuffle. So they're being real with you. And the fact that it's here is proof of that. But why is the King of Cups here, specifically? This one. The Knight of Swords, yeah. They're being real. They've got something to say. It flows from the soul says, hey, tell Steve's viewer you want to bang them. Say you love them. You want to fix that 3 swords. Fine. It flows from here to here. Here's the King of Cups again. And again, somebody's conquered, gotten victory over fear of being vulnerable. Abso-fucking-lutely. What's on top? I'll say abso-smurfly. I mean, it's beyond absolutely. It's Smurfy. I'm going to tell you right now. All right, Knight of Wands. Yeah? What's that here? 8 of Cups. Somebody doesn't care. This is an energy of somebody who doesn't care. They just, whatever. I'm just going to do it. This is me when I used to ask people out. Right? I don't care. Care if they say yes or no. Don't care about the outcome. Totally dig the girl. You know, I mean, I hope she says yes, but if she doesn't, I'll be fine. You know, go over and ask, whatever. You're in, you're out. Somebody is just, it's almost like they're on autopilot. It's almost like they're an old pro at this in some way. This might be a temporary change, but I like this. They're very brave right now. It takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups, and they're doing it. It takes bravery to walk away from fear of being vulnerable and be vulnerable, and they're doing it. Okay? Tower. What do we get? Why is the Tower here? Let's talk to the fickle old gal. Here's your chance. Here we go. Hope we don't break down. All right. Let's see. Tell me about this Tower. Why you bring this Tower up from my people here? Huh? What's going on? The 2 of Wands. Again, a long time coming. I don't want to put too much hocus pocus on this because I hate the hocus pocus. Because I know I get a lot of realistic, science-y type people that come here. But so I'm just going to phrase it this way. If you like the hocus pocus, you'll love this. Okay? The universe this has been planned for a while in the energy. It's been there in the energy for a while. Okay? It's sort of a how can I put some regular science on it? Let's say you've got a ring, a gear notch missing on your starter in your car, right? Sometimes one of the little, it's got a gear in it that turns a flywheel which starts your car. Let's say one of those little notches is missing. Well, you could get about 100 starts out of that car, but you wouldn't even know there was a problem. But it was always going to happen that one day you put the key in and turn it, and it's going to go like that. It's going to make a screeching noise, and then you'll hear a spinning. That's where it hit the dead spot. That dead spot was always going to come around at some point. That's what this is. It's just within the energy. This was always going to happen. It's happening now rather randomly, is what the universe is saying. There isn't any divine timing. There isn't any. It's just happened. It just happened. It was always going to happen right here at this point in time, no matter what the surrounding energies are. It just happens to be happening at a moment where the surrounding energies are conducive to this working out okay. Alright? That's it. It's happening at the right moment. Sort of like you hit the dead spot in your starter, and the car won't start because you hit the dead spot, but it turns out you're parked facing down a downhill. So all you got to do is, you can start the car, you just pop the clutch and you're good to go. Right? What luck? You don't even need to get out and push. You just roll it down the fucking hill. You're good. Just so happens the surrounding energies are just right. It was always going to come around. It's been there in the energy. It's been on the books. All right? What's going on here? What's on top? The star. It's destiny. It's what I said. I'm sorry. I was thinking about an old story. The first time I ever predicted anything is the very first time I ever predicted anything for other people. I used to keep it to myself. I was 7 years old. We moved, and we had to go. My dad had to do some contracting. We moved up to New England for a little while, and we had a hemlock tree in our yard. This reminded me of it, and I pulled destiny on it, which backed up everything I just said about the starter, and it's been always there in the energy. It's been on the books, all of that. But I remember the tree. It was a beautiful hemlock tree, which just kind of looks like a little bit. And I remember my dad was thrilled. It was at the end of the driveway. And I said, that tree's going to get hit by lightning. It's going to fall. I didn't say when or anything like that. And he looked at me. He says, no. It's fine. Of course, Mr. fucking tree expert, Mr. fucking contractor. Oh, sure, yeah. No, it's fine. That tree's at least 60, 70 years old. If it hasn't been hit, it's not going to get hit. Plus, where it is, it's between two hills. Never going to happen. Fucking 5 years later, we wake up one morning, no power in the house, power lines down, big old hemlock tree laying right across the fucking yard. Did he ever say, oh, you got that right? No, he didn't. He didn't say a word to me. But I'm just saying, this was always, if that little story popped in my head, this was always on the books. It was always going to happen. And that's what I thought about that tree. It was always going to fall. There's nothing we can do. We can't move it. Can't do anything. Okay, fine, Mr. Tree Expert. You don't think it's going to whatever. So this may be something where someone told you you'd never have a conversation with this person, or it's never going to happen, or you may have thought it was never going to happen. The universe is backing me up with this Major Arcana Star card, which comes after a tower, I might add, in the tarot. Two separate decks. How about that? This was always on the books. So you never had to worry. The universe says the energy is just right now where this might just work out. Why is the star here? Look at this. They both want another two set wanted to come out. Wheel of Fortune and a tower. It's feedback loop. Feedback loop means it was always on the books. And there's your starter wheel right there. I didn't know any of this was here. There's your starter wheel. Turning, right? The circle. The notch I told you about. Oh, there's a notch missing. Yeah, you could start your car 100 times, but it's one day you're going to get in and it's going to be on the dead spot. It's going to go reet and spin. Right? Here you go. It was always on the books. It was always going to happen. It's backing me up. It's a feedback loop. Why? There's probably a lot of destiny tied to this. I got 2 towers, a wheel of fortune, and a star in the message from the universe. I've got 4 major arcana cards, two of them the same, one of them in sequence after the base energy. These 2 in sequence here in this particular deck, separated only by a wheel of fortune, which is a 10. 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. I'd say tearing down a tree is an end, dead end that leads to a new beginning. There's some fucking destiny playing out here with you and this person. The universe is pulling for it to work out. I don't know why. My gut tells me you should pay attention to the Pisces monthly reading. You should. I don't care what your sign is. I'm not your fucking astrologer. It's just angle number 12 in my 12 sign fly through with the zodiac. That's it. Split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. I do 12 readings once a month. The Pisces reading ties really closely here. All right? Something happening, a conversation, a little bit bittersweet for some reason that puts you on a path. There's some heavy fucking destiny for you here. Big time. 6 of Pentacles. The universe says it's up to you. You could fuck this off and say something stupid and be sarcastic, be angry. King and Queen of Swords can fight, and then those swords go in deeper. Or you can help the universe help you make this work by simply just being cool. Just be cool. Alright? The whole fucking world needs to start being cool. If somebody disagrees with you, so what? You know? Who cares? The only matters is you agree with you. on some level. All right, here we go. Six of Pentacles. Be cool. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? What's the final on this? You bet your ass I'm extending this. Look at this shit. Yeah. Oh, and we focusing mainly on this. I want to know what this connection is. I want to know why this is important. And I want to know why other people may have told you that hemlock isn't going to fall. Oh, don't listen. Don't listen to that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Over time, my dad learned to listen to that kid being me. But yeah, no, he tried to school me on that. No, you see, we're between two hills, son, and this tree is only about 60 or 70 feet high. The lightning would probably hit you. Okay. I remember thinking to myself, okay, but I see it on the ground. But okay. Whatever. 5 years later. Took the power company 2 days to restore our power. It took out like 2 fucking light poles, too. Just fucking power lines down, sparking all over the yard. You bet. Oh, yeah, it's between 2 hills. Ain't gonna fall. Oh, fucker. This was something, the snowball's chance in hell this was ever gonna happen. This conversation. It's happening at the right time. 6 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Final outcome. 6 swords. Perfect. Why? Overall energy. 3 Pentacles. Rebuilding on a solid foundation. That's what the Tower represents. Followed by the Star. Right? In the feedback loop here. Wheel of Fortune. Everything changes. Whoosh! 6 swords. 6 swords. It's all tied together. The whole fucking reading is a feedback loop. There's destiny here on crack. Okay? On crack. And plus, you got a touching story from my childhood about a hemlock tree. Anyway, and again, I've never told that. I've been out here now, coming up on my 5th year. I'm about to begin. I've never told that story. And here it is. And yet this always has looked like a hemlock tree. But I completely forgot. It was the first time I ever made a prediction. Well, this feels like the first time to me. Maybe talking to your person, talking to this person will feel like the first time. I bet it will, because they've changed. They've conquered a fear. They've conquered something. Whenever we conquer a fear, we change because we conquered that fear. But we also pick up an energy of confidence because we conquered it, right? You know, I mean, take it from somebody that quit smoking years ago. Yeah, I got healthier because I quit. But I also got a really sense of confidence because I kicked the ass out of something that was kicking the shit out of me for a lot of years, right? I mean, I didn't quit on the first attempt. Oh, no, man, you could rationalize all sorts of ways to go buy a pack. You can come up with all kinds of excuses. All kinds. Well, I don't want them to go out of business. What? You know, I mean, you get it there, so they're more confident, and they've conquered a fear. That level of confidence, it feels like you're not talking to the same person you were talking to when the 3 swords got in there. Environmental energy is conducive to smoothing this out. What's on top? With the Emperor. Look at this. Somebody's gotten control of themselves. This is a balanced Emperor. This is not the Burger King. Oh no, we're not eating at the Burger King. We're eating at the Sizzler. We're getting steak. Okay, this is good. This is beautiful energy. On top of the 6 of Pentacles, this is somebody with their shit together now, emotionally. Shit together. I don't know what they're like financially. It doesn't come up here. But emotionally, somebody knows what they want. And what do they want? They want to bang Steve's viewer. Okay? I mean, that's just the way, I'm just phrasing it that way. I mean, this could be a family member you're estranged from. This could be a friend, whatever. There's 3 swords involved, whoever it is. And this is an important person in your life. If nothing else, they launch you in some direction. Okay? Emperor. Devil. Wow. Somebody's gotten control over their demons. If that's the right, we don't want this. That's bad. Okay? That's not good. But that's not how they fell, is it? Look, this is red with that. Right? A balanced energy, control of their emotions, and 10 swords in the devil. These 2 are red together. You follow? It's been a long time coming that somebody's fucking grown up. Somebody has woken the fuck up. There is every chance for this to go well, smoothly. Well, smoothly. The only way you fuck it up is if you're not the bigger person or your pants fall off. If this is somebody you're really, 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 really hot for. Talk first, bang later. Okay? Unless it's a family member, then just talk. All right? At the end of either way, this is an important person on your journey. This is a feedback loop on crack. All right? The Tower, powerful. All major arcana. The Star, powerful. The Wheel of Fortune, powerful. The Tower again. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Once you heal one aspect, another aspect comes in, another aspect comes in. It keeps on giving. It boosts your energy. All right? Wow. I love this reading. This is fabulous energy. I can't find the words to tell you how fabulous this energy is. Whoever this is, give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't get sarcastic. If they walk up to your door, don't go, "Oh, what are you doing here?" If they send you a text, don't go, "What do you want?" Just be cool. All right? You don't know who this is. Don't assume you know who it is. It's somebody with 3 swords. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right? Wow. I got an extended to do here. I got a devil that they conquered. I'm going to find out. I'm just going to throw him right there. That's our extended right there. This is an amazing connection you have with somebody that's tied. You know, sometimes, and it can be a family member or friend. Sometimes we have these big connections with a cousin. You know, a second cousin twice removed. So, I mean, it could be anything like that. I mean, but I really feel some kind of heat here with the lion and everything. So, anyway, let's see here. What else the universe won't tell you? Be cautious. This is a message for you from the universe. Be cautious. Watch what you say. All right? In other words, if you accidentally shoot a slingshot lead ball into a front yard and it lands next to your entirely too much bigger than you father, don't say, gosh, it didn't hit you, huh? Right? Watch what you say. Run it through a filter first. All right? 8 of Wands. Watch what you say. Run it through a filter first. I didn't even know that was there. I wasn't even looking. I was just staring at that. 7 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords. All right? Run it through a filter first. Fear every word that comes out of your mouth. Oh, I want you to. In this case, I want you to zip it. All right? Speak only when you need to speak. All right? Because what's happening here, there's something that the energy here on the other side, we'll say this Emperor, needs to get out. And if you cut them off too many times, it's going to create confusion and you won't get anything done. So zip it. All right? Be afraid every time you speak. Be afraid so that you're very careful about what you're saying. That's all. That's all this is saying. It's not about you being in 8 swords and paralyzed. No. It's just about being cautious. All right? Underneath that 8 swords is the 4 of Cups. All right? Be cool. This can be cool. It can be an apathy energy. I want you to be very cool. Don't worry about what you're going to say. Be very afraid when you say it so that you're very cautious. This energy needs to get something out. The karmic debt is on this side, not on your side. So let them pay it. Otherwise, it'll get confused. It'll get messed up. That's just the message. You do what you want to do. I don't care. You could be sarcastic. You could be a prick to this person. You could be like, Steve, this person hurt me bad. I'm going to fuck them up. Okay, cool. Go get them, Rotumba. Have fun. Fuck them up. I don't know. I had to make up a name. I have no idea. First name that came to mind. I don't know. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. You want the extended? The link's in the description. We got some shit to pull on here, man. This is a connection. I don't know who this fucking person is. I don't know who this Emperor is, but they the shit. I'm going to tell you right now, energetically for you, they're the shit. All right. And they may have been shit in the past. I don't know. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. You want the extended? The link's in the description. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.